Hello everybody, this is Zeno Brownie coming at you with more like a vlog slash preview talk of a recording idea. Now I know I haven't finished Hello Symphonia, and trust me, I will get to it. Just I've been a little on the busy side. Work being hectic, IRL being hectic, even life outside of work has been a little hell. But I just got done playing the game Palworld. I ended up beating the boss within a minute and a half. I still can't believe I beat Astralim that fast. But my main thing with it is I am planning to do a YouTube series of it. It's going to be a randomized world. Not the levels, just the pals. They're going to be completely random. And so far, I need help coming up with rules for it. The ones I have so far are: I am allowed to make the cloth armor only, but my main line of defense has to come from the shield. And inside of this, I'm going to have one pal from my past profile in my team at all times. But the rule is I am not allowed to use him in battle. So while yes, he'll be a member of my team, I am not allowed to bring him out of the pal sphere until A, I get to the world tree, or B, unless I'm on base. Because I can use him to grind materials, just not to fight. The only pals that I am allowed to use for battle, up until after Panthalus, will be the ones that I catch in game. If I catch them on screen, then I have free reign to use them in battle as I see fit. Now, I need help coming up with rules. I was thinking, because flying just makes the game way too easy in certain aspects, so I'm going to take away the ability to use flight. Not the glider. Like, we can use the glider, we can use grappling guns and the little speed exploits with them. Just, I'm not allowed to use the ability to fly until after I get into the world tree. I want to do this with a pure grappling gun kind of aesthetic using swimmers. You know, like Azarobi, Serpent, Yormantide. You know, the pals that allow you to travel across the ocean. My original team that I beat Astralim with was a Frostallion Noct and a Silvagus. The Silvagus, well, those are my two main battle pals. On there I had more of one just to find a Figgies called a Nox. And then I had a Selen, which I forgot to put away. And then I caught one of the bosses, and it just kind of stuck on my team. But I never used it. But I am asking the audience to help me come up with rules for this game. So far, the rules are: I am not allowed to fly. Gliding is fine. Because I'm not allowed to use a pal who flies. So if I'm, say, using Gale Claw, I can only use it to make my gliding better. So I can't use, like, say, Eidrolon, Hellzephyr, Frostallion Noct, or if I do use a Frostallion, he is not allowed to pretty much lift off into the air. If I'm using him and I fall off a mountain and I land, that's fine, as long as I'm not using stamina to maintain in the sky. I want rules that will help me out with it. I am banning myself from using the meteor cannon that I had, because I was using a legendary schematic meteor cannon and I was dealing close to 480,000 damage a pop. And that's why I was able to beat bosses so quickly. Hell, I even one-shotted Panthalus. So I'm going to take away that aspect, and I might end up making it interesting by making it to where I can only use melee weapons, because I don't really use very many of them. Ever since in that game I got a musket, I just stuck to long range. I want to do it to where it seems more fun for you, the audience, and a little more challenging for myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a melee only build with no other armor other than the cloth, so that way my character's not running around in a loincloth and shit. And I'm also going to make it to where I can only rely for defense with the barriers, as in the shields. Now, accessories, that is fine. Anything for clothing, when it comes to, like, say, helmets, no. If it's an accessory type item, then that is fine. So I want to at least make it fun. And I want to make it challenging and entertaining for you guys. So leave in the comments some fun rules that you think I should use. One that Dokusei Toxic Wolf came up with is if I have a base in an area and I die, I have to relocate the base. I don't want to do that because that'd be long, tedious, and make the Let's Play too long. Hell, that game is already too long. It took 201 days just to beat Astral One. Mostly because I was just sleeping with the game on, just breeding eggs to max out pals. So, hit me up when I decide to do the preview trailer for it, or leave a comment on this video with rules that you think I should follow on it. I like the one idea that he chose. I'm only allowed to use a single typing of a pal. So, say for instance I have a dragon type on my team. Well, I will, because I'm having one dragon type on my team at all times. I'm not allowed to have any other dragons in there. So pretty much one single typing of each pal. So I can have one fire, one lightning, one water, one dragon, one neutral, so on and so forth. I want to do this with melee build because, face it, I rely too much on long range weapons because I prefer the bow. This time I'm going to go strict with melee. So prepare to see me die a lot in the Palpagos Isles. But hit me up with rules that you think would be good. I'm going to choose the top 10 best. I'll make a video on them. So make the rules, elaborate what that rule means, and pretty much hit me up. I'm going to choose the 10 best. Well, I'm going to do it random, of course. I'm going to do it by dice roll. And, well, just hit me up with it on the comments. I'm going to give you guys 3 weeks to decide what rules I should use. Because in 3 weeks, episode 1 of Palworld Palworld will come out on my YouTube channel. So please, let's do this together as a community and make it fun. The Xenobrony, out.